Hello, everybody. My name is Roger, and this is the Application Performance Group's 16.4 planning issue. With me today is Paul. Hello, Paul.
Hello.
Cool. So we'll just go through really quickly. So over the past couple of milestones, the application performance team has been working on enabling code suggestions for self-managed as part of our theme to bring AI-related features to our self-managed customers through a cloud connector. We're going to begin enforcing cloud licensing requirements for self-managed instances starting in 16.3. And in 16.4, we'll continue our efforts to bring in code suggestions to maturity, as well as spending time debugging issues and supporting issues with early adoption customers on the new authentication flow and finalizing instrumentation and tracking. Our general release plan over the next several months is to finalize work on code suggestions, followed by GitLab Chat, and then suggested reviewers in that sequence. In 16.4, we're going to start looking at some of the work required for GitLab Chat as the efforts for code suggestions is starting to becoming more and more crystallized and use cases are starting to become adopted by increasing numbers of customers. So specifically, there are three outcomes that we're looking for. First up, we want to improve code suggestion metrics for self-managed instances. We currently have some tracking information via system logs. However, we still lack alignment between how to track this data consistently between SaaS and self-managed. So our goal is to continue working on this and make sure that this data is eventually surfaced within Sisense/Tableau for business analytics. Another specific outcome we're looking for is to deprecate some of our initial iteration 1 authentication flow. 16.3 supports a new authentication flow, and it is also the only release where we will support both the old and the new authentication flow. This works well because it is a required upgrade stops, and we intend to advise customers to use 16.3 to transition to the new authentication flow in case any actions are required by them. As a result, we believe that in 16.4, all instances and users will be on the new auth flow. So as part of this milestone, we'll be removing support for our legacy iteration 1 authentication and cleanup related code paths. Lastly, we talked earlier about supporting GitLab Chat. We don't really know what this means. There's a lot of ambiguity for our team still. So our goal here is to explore and formulate a plan of action for how we will enable GitLab Chat for self-managed instances. Depending on what we think the effort of this might be, we might actually start working on this plan in 16.4, and we'll start taking a look at what actual size of effort this is going to require and formulate an estimate for how many additional milestones it'll take before we can bring GitLab Chat in a beta state to self-managed customers. Paul, is there anything else you want to add to this one?
Nope, I don't think so. I think all good. Great job, Roger. Thank you very much for all your support.
All right, cool. Well, thank you, folks. This is our planning issue for 16.4.